Hello Taurus, Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your monthly June reading. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus for the month of June. It is a general reading, and as a general reading, the messages will not resonate for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. I would like to thank everyone for joining me today, and for anyone who is new to my channel, welcome. For anyone who is subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for tuning in each month and each week for the readings. And for anyone who comments and provides feedback, thank you so much for all the support that I have received on my channel. I really and truly am grateful and appreciative of your viewership and all of the positive support that I have received. Okay, so Taurus, for the month of June, there's a lot of messages that could be coming towards you. Pages are bringers of messages or bringers of information. So they can represent individuals around us. You'd recognize this person. This would be a very youthful energy. So there could even be, children around you, teenagers, that kind of a thing. So there could be news or information coming in about a child around you, or even someone that has a very youthful kind of energy around them, or someone that's you would describe them as being very young at heart. But I really feel, because this is in the position of where you are right now, Taurus, that this is your energy. So where there's messages coming towards you, but something that has come towards you, and with this Wand's energy, it's inspiring you to be creative, inspiring you to do something. So this could be as simple as you're inspired to do some renovations and redecoration of your house and home. Some overhauls and some things. This could even be an inspiration for a project at work, or it could be something related to again your relationships, or again your family as well in your home, where you could even be doing things in the backyard, like maybe you're building a deck. We are getting into June, the month of June, so you could be doing gardens, decks, so any kind of thing like that, but something where you can be creative, something that you're very passionate about. And that's what you're going to see this month, is you have that energy around you. You have ideas that come in. So when I say messages, this can be someone that is, says something to you, and that kind of triggers a thought in your head to do something. Someone can actually bring you a direct message, or this could even be you, and you're just being inspired. You have the thought, you have the idea that comes into your head, and it inspires you to create something or do something that is creative and allows you to tap into your creative energies. So this is what you're going to feel throughout the month of June. And you also have what's crossing you is the party card. So this is the card, the party card. It's about friendships, about you coming together with friends and celebrating, and it's your circle of support. So again, very close friends and family around you that are celebrating with you in some kind of a way. And so you could even be finding that some of these initiatives that you're taking, some of this, any kind of creative project that you're doing, that you could be having others could be helping you out with it too. So again, if you are, let's say for example, some of you, again, this is only an example, but let's say some of you are putting a pool in your backyard and building a deck around it. So you could be finding that would take up most of your month of June, and you have your close friends or family that are helping you build that or create that in your backyard. So it can be something that simple, or even on that grand of scale, or it could even be something that's more minor, where just your friends and family are celebrating some of the things that you're doing, the creative things that you're doing this month. And then you have the Eight of Wands here in your foundation. And this is about information coming in very quickly, and this is what's inspiring you. So all of these messages, all of these inspirations that come to you in the month of June, they've been triggered by something. So because the 8 represents fast changes, fast communication, information overload, things happening at like a breakneck speed kind of thing. So it's news arriving, but it's coming in very fast, and it's a lot of messages coming in, a lot of news coming in very fast. And this again is where this inspiration is coming from, because it is that foundation, it's that past, that is past conditions that are leading to this point here. You have a lot of Wands energy, so the month of June, you definitely are going to be, you have a lot of creative energy around you, Taurus, and you're going to be able to tap into a lot of creative energy, and you're going to feel very inspired for the month of June. So you have the Knight of Wands, and again, the court cards can represent individuals around you. The Knights, they just swoop in, they're on the quest, they're on a mission, but I really feel like this is your energy, Taurus. This is in the position of your recent past. So this is energy that could still be lingering. It is moving into the background, so you still may be feeling it for that first week of June, which really makes sense because, again, it's a knight. He's the doer, the action-oriented card, and it's that Wands energy again, just like that 8 and just like that page. And so this is all about being inspired and being free-spirited and being creative and tapping into your creative energy. But because it's a doer of the tarot deck, I feel like, and it is in that kind of energy that's moving into the past, this is really inspiring you to take action and move forward with whatever you want to move forward with. And again, this energy could still be around you in that first week of June and then start moving into the background. But this is that kind of that thing that lights the fire under your butt to get you going and get you moving and get you taking action. And then you have the Nine of Swords crowning you. So this is seeing this card in this position, this is considered your strength position or situations that are coming in to help you. And the Nine of Swords is known as the card. This is a card about anxiety. This is a card about worrying, about grief. Can even be a bit of depression too. It's about having nightmares. It's about being kept up all night with your thoughts. Essentially, that's what it comes down to. So it doesn't have to be grief, it doesn't have to be depression, it doesn't have to be anxiety, but it is you're up all night worrying and overthinking everything. So this is what happens when you let your head, especially because fire energy, this is very passionate energy. This is things that emotionally drive you, that you feel very inspired to do. It's again, it's that creative side, and now you're letting your head get in the way here. So if Taurus, if you are someone who tends to be a little bit of a worrywart, like and plan things, not all of you will be this way, but for some of you, how this will play out is that especially if you are someone that likes to really plan things out and how you're going to do things, this fire energy is a bit different. It's more going by the seat of your pants and winging it, and not necessarily going by a plan, and just kind of seeing where you're going to end up and where you're going to land. And if you are someone who likes to plan and strategize and map everything out, that's going to be difficult for you, and that's going to keep you up worrying with that kind of an energy. But because it is in the position of your strengths, this is you overcoming that. So if you are a planner, if you are someone who likes to plan and map out things that you're doing, I feel like this is you letting go of that a little bit and overcoming that, because it is in that strengths position. And you're going to be learning how to kind of let go of that need to control a situation and just kind of just go and see where the wind takes you kind of thing. It's, that. And then you have the Four of Swords here. And this is in the position of what's developing from all of this. So Four of Swords, it's a card of rest and retreat. It's a card of solitude. It's a card of kind of recovering your energy. So it can be a card if you are feeling tired or run down in the month of June. This is reminding you, because there is so much energy here. It's a very fast pace. That fire energy is very fast. And if you're finding that that's leaving your batteries feeling a little drained, make sure that you're taking time, Taurus, to rest and recover. because if you don't, you could be finding that it has ill effects on your health. So make sure if you need time to kind of, recharge your batteries, give yourself that time. Take the weekend to rest. Take the weekend to just sit on the couch and veg and just, kind of binge watch Netflix, so to speak. For others of you, this Four of Swords actually represents going within. It's more of a retreat, renewal, solitude by going within. So it can represent meditation, going in that way. It can represent just, having some quiet time to contemplate and think about things. So if you do find that you are that you have decisions to make in June, that you're not sure on a direction to move in, then this is where that Four of Swords energy is more about that contemplative or meditative type of energy, where you may need to go within to seek answers in the month of June. And then you have the Page of Coins, a nice earth energy, and this is how you're seeing this whole situation here, Taurus. You're seeing it as this is something that you think you can use your creative energies to increase your safety, security, and stability in your life. That's how you're seeing it. Because Coins energy is Pentacles energy. That is your energy, Taurus. You are an earth sign. Pentacles usually relates to that, your tangible assets, your money, possessions, your home, even your physical body, so your health. But it really comes down to anything that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. So it can also be your relationships. It can also be that emotion, because your relationships can make you feel safe, secure, and stable too. And it's building those stable relationships. So it doesn't just have to be about money, but you're seeing this whole situation as an opportunity to create that stability. So whether or not that means it's in the relationships that you're building, whether or not it's that you can use your creative energies to build, to bring in more money. So it could be a side job that you've got going, or even a new job, or some kind of money news or investment. So if this creative initiative was about you kind of tapping into your artistic side, for example. This could be you deciding to go start like a little online store where you're trying to sell your artwork. That's just an example, but this is how you're seeing it, where it can increase your stability or your security, and that's how you're seeing this whole situation, Taurus. And then you have the Nine of Wands. You do have a lot of Wands energy this month. Okay, so the Nine of Wands, this is about keeping boundaries and maintaining boundaries, but being persistent. So you have the tens are always completions of a cycle of energy. Aces are always that beginning, that new energy coming in, that new opportunity coming in. And so it's the beginning of an energy cycle. The tens are the completions. Now this is a 9. And the 9 means you're almost there. So this is about you being persistent. This is what's influencing the situation, and that's what the position, this is the position that card is in. It's what's influencing the situation. So this is about you just maintaining and keep moving and being persistent. That you're going to have some challenges. You're going to have some like bumps in the road come along. And all these little 9 wands here represent those, or sorry, 8 wands represent those bumps in the road. Excuse me. And you've got one more. He's got this one more to go, one more challenge to overcome. So we'll go with that example. Like let's say you're trying to sell your artwork online. There could be some things that you don't know. Like maybe one of those, that final bump, that final challenge is you need to learn how to set up a web page. Maybe you've never done a web page before. So it could be something like that. That's just an example of how that energy can play out. But that's what's influencing your situation. And then you have the Three of Wands. I'm really happy to see this one here. So the Three of Wands is about patience. Taurus, you are an earth energy. Earth energies have a lot of patience. So you can tap into that. You do know how to put in the hard work and the effort and the patience in order to achieve your goals and your dreams. The Three of Wands is, you see this gentleman, he's standing here on the bank, on the shores of the water. He's set his ships out to sail. One has come back, not all of them, but one of them has come back. So this is what needs to be done. This is what the work that needs to be done behind the scenes is you need to be patient. So you've put effort out, you're putting work out in June, and you are going to see results trickling in. They just might not trickle in as quickly as you are hoping they will. So you need to be patient, and that's what needs to be done behind the scenes. Nice. And then you have the Six of Coins here in the position of your outcome or where you're headed. And the Six of Coins, this is the giving and receiving, or giving or receiving help. It's the card of generosity. This is the card of what goes around comes around. So as you're putting that work out, as you're putting that effort out, as you are, giving yourself out, you're going to receive. This is about helping others if they need it, and others returning that help. So if you have helped others in the past, and you rely on that house, they're going to be there for you. You do have this celebrations card here. This is your circle of support, your circle of friends and family that are here to celebrate you and celebrate your successes and your wins. They're also here to support you and help you. So if you do need help with anything, and again, we'll go back to that building a web page, building for your artwork that you're selling online. Not that all of you are doing that, but you might see some results, but you also might need help setting up that web page. And this is where you tap into your friends and your family, and anyone that that might have some experience in that. They're going to be there to help you. So make sure that you are open to receiving that help, Taurus. And but that help will be there when you need it. So do know that. But your success, that Three of Wands there, it is successes are coming in. They're just are going to start off as quickly. You have to be patient and wait for it to come in and be as fruitful as you're hoping. So I'm going to pull one final card, an Angel Tarot card, for any last little bits of insight from Spirit and the angels relating to this reading for you. Okay, and you have renewal. Okay, so this is about you reviewing and evaluating. So again, just make sure that, review and evaluate what it is that you're doing. And you'll find that you're doing that this month, that you are, you're trying something, and then you might try it a different way, and then you might try it a different way again. But that's where this creative energy is going to come in and help you with that. Because this is also about a favorable assessment of the facts. And it's also tells you that this is a time for you to move in a new direction. And with this Knight of Wands and this Page of Wands, it looks like that's exactly what you're doing, Taurus, is that you're really moving something in a new direction, and it will turn out favorably for you. But again, there's going to be some trial and error as you're working things out and working through things. So Taurus, this concludes your reading for the month of June. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you're notified when the next readings are available. Have a fantastic June, Taurus, and take care.